Hi Virgos, welcome. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for being here. So we are going to check out our Virgo energies for the first week of April. Please bear in mind that these videos are timeless. So whenever you're picking them up, if they resonate with you and the energies are still present, remember also that time and energies are changeable. It can change depending on the person that is watching and how you're receiving what is being laid out. So if it's for you, it's for you. If it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. But we're going to tap into Virgo money. I like doing money readings because I really feel as if that's an area of our life that we are always seeking clarity on. We're always, looking forwards where money is concerned. All of us, we use money as a conduit here on earth. Money is energy, as you all know. It is something that we exchange for everyday living on earth. So it's always important to know how your money is going, what's going on with your money, So that's why I do these readings, so that you guys can kind of tap in and see what's happening. Do I need to spend? Do I need to save? Do I need to invest? What's happening with my money? Just bear in mind also that you are the abundance that you're seeking. So your abundance comes from you. Your money comes from you, not from your external, but from the internal. So if you really, really, really want money to flow in your life, one of the greatest mantras that you can have, or the greatest affirmation that you can have, is one from Neville Goddard, and I always use this one. It says, I am the source of my own abundance. That brings you back home to being, putting the power back in your hands, and giving you jurisdiction over your money, because at the end of the day, your money is coming from you. Even if someone gives it to you, even if it's an inheritance, it still came through you, right? They could have willed it to somebody else, they could have given it to somebody else, but because you have already declared that you are abundance, that money tends to flow to you. There's lots more where money is concerned, because as I said, money is an energy. So use it, respect it, and it will continue to flow. All right, Virgos, let's tap in. That's my 2 cents advice for the morning. Let's tap in and see what's happening with your money this week. First week of April, second day of April, actually. So let's see. As mentioned, the video is timeless. So Virgo and money, King of Wands, Devil, and Five of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the King of Wands here. Spirit, thank you. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you. What's going on with the King of Wands, the Devil, and the Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles? Wow. Why is the Devil card here, though? Why is the Devil card here? I hear the word transmuting. Some of you are transmuting some energies. Some of you are really turning some of those energies around, using some of those patterns for your good. King of Pentacles shows up too. Okay, King of Swords. All right, let's dig into it, Virgos. Let's tap into your money energies, Virgos, and see what's going on. Got a lot of cards here, but let's go through. Let's pick up what Spirit is saying for you guys. So the King of Wands, of course, is the first card that came out. King of Wands energy. This king is a really powerful king. He's one of the kings that is very, very decisive. He sort of makes a decision. Once he makes his decision, he kind of moves forwards with it. So some of you have some decisions to make. It has caused you some restlessness, some sleepless nights. Getting through those energies with the 10 and the 1, the magician presence. Getting through those energies, working through those energies, Virgos. You know where you want to be. You know that this is where you want to be. Being stable, having your family, abundance, leaving a legacy for your children. You know what you're building for your own future, stability, overall happy life, having a house. Some of you are waiting for money to purchase a property. Some of you are renovating your properties. And with the magician presence, transmuting those energies that you were feeling, those doubts and fears that has, kind of had you mentally going around in a circle. With the magician present, you're able to transmute those energies. So you're turning those thoughts, turning those feelings into something positive. So instead of looking at what didn't work out for you, you've all of a sudden started thinking about the things that, worked for you and things that you have accomplished in the past. So you're kind of turning inwards like the magician to alchemize all the negative thoughts, alchemizing them, turning them into positives, using them as a victory, as a victory, using them as something that's victorious rather than a victim. So everything that you've been through, all the hard times, all the doubts, all the fears, all of that stuff, instead of looking at yourself as being a victim, you've actually started to alchemize these thoughts and feelings and started to turn them around and recognize that you are more powerful than you really give yourself credit, right? And by doing this, it's going to take you into that space that you want to be in, where you're actually prosperous, where you're actually bringing in all the money, all the wealth, all the good things that you want, the luxury that you want in life. That's a space that's going to take you into. The devil is present because there was some, the devil energy kind of, with the Knight of Pentacles there, it kind of slows you up. It kind of slows you up where your finances are concerned. It's like, I'm getting a feeling that you think that it's going to be hard, or it's going to take long, it's going to be a long time, and it's going to, all of that stress and all of that work. But the devil energy is just repeated. It's like repeated patterns. It's like things that you're familiar with, things that you know, that has kind of kept you in that space of believing or thinking that your money, it's like your belief system is about money is like, it's going to be slow, I'm going to have to invest, it's going to take a long time before it turns, before it does what I want it to do, which is why the Knight of Pentacles is present. But with the Page of Cups, page is fresh energy, it's young, it's new, right? So you're being called, you've been encouraged to start thinking of things in a different light, look at things from a different space, start a new journey with money is what I'm getting. Start a new journey. Just drop all of those beliefs and begin to believe like a fool, just believes, even like a child, just believes that things will work out for your good. For some of you, that everything is going to work out in your favor, and that it won't take as long as you thought it would be. If you learn how to alchemize time, you'll realize that time is elusive. It's not really real. It's just an illusion. It's just something that we use to measure or to compartmentalize our days, what we're doing. Everything is all about energy. Everything is about vibrations and frequency and consciousness. So with time, there's no real time. There's only conscious awareness. So if you are aware of what you are requesting, what you're requiring financial wise, and you're aware that it is present now rather than looking for it in the future, it alchemizes time for you. It makes time a little bit go, I would say it makes things happen now for you. So you're alchemizing time, you're transmuting time, you are collapsing time, basically, where your money is concerned, right? So if this is your first time listening to me, or watching one of my videos, I practice spiritual alchemy a lot, where I transmute energy. I alchemize anything that I want, anything that my belief systems. Sometimes you gotta collapse them and rebuild them, so you gotta learn how to do those stuff, which is really, really fun. So a lot of you are dealing with an old belief system that is no longer mutable. It's no longer pliable in this time, and especially with these new energies that are coming into this earth space, they are no longer effective. You can still use them, but they'll slow you down. They'll operate very, very slow, because that's not where the energy is flowing anymore. The energy is flowing where you can bring things in faster now than before. So it's quicker. It's a lot quicker. There's nothing wrong with taking your time with money if that's where your belief system is, but it doesn't have to stay there, right? So like a child and like the fool, you can step off a cliff and just, well, not literally, don't literally step off a cliff. Like a child and like a fool, you can begin to believe that, whatever it is, whether it's a job, whether it's a promotion, whether it's more money that you want, you can start to believe that immediately this is yours, right? You're living in the outcome that you want immediately. This is yours. And that's not to say you should go run off spending your money and, doing what you're not supposed to be doing, but day by day, know that you have everything that you need, is what I'm getting, what's coming through. So you can transmute and you can alchemize some of those old energies and bring in some fresh new ones, some new insights into you where your money is concerned. That's going to bring you into the overflow that you're looking for with your 10 of Pentacles there. So let's talk about this pile. Where some of you are feeling as if you're left out in the cold, like nothing happens to you. It could have something to do with your relationships, how relationships flow for you, how people treat you, how people receive you, and how people see you. That's kind of made you feel left out, as if nothing is happening for me, nothing good ever comes my way. But for for persons who are feeling like that, I just want you to take notice of the 5 Pentacles still there in the church, and for some of you, you are literally walking away from a poverty mindset where the 5 of Pentacles is concerned. If any of you are listening to me again, I'm an intuitive reader. So as it comes to me, I will just give it to you so that you can understand and know where you are. So for some of you, you are literally walking away from that scarcity mindset, from that poverty mindset, that mindset, or those thoughts that tell you that you're not enough, that you can't do it, and that it's not for you, and that you should stay in your little corner, is what I'm getting. So some of you are literally walking away from that and realizing that, hey, there is more to life. I don't have to be broken anymore. I don't have to wear drags. It's like you're waking up, is what I'm getting from Spirit. It's like you're waking up to the possibilities of what can happen for your life, and you're waking up to who you really and truly are, is the real words that I'm getting for you. You're waking up to realize that you are the Queen of Pentacles, that everything that you want is for you. You're waking up to realize that you can have those great relationships where your relationships were not so great in the past. It is possible that you can have those great relationships that is going to not just bring you happiness from an emotional and physical point of view, but also from a spiritual point of view, and also from a financial point of view as well. So Knight of Swords also present, which tells me that this is going to be something that is gonna, you're literally going, some of you are literally gonna wake up. You're literally gonna wake up to your prosperity. You're gonna wake up to the fact that you are enough, you are more than enough, and that everything that you want in life is already yours, right? With the Queen of Pentacles right there. It's like you're waking up to say, hey, I've always had this. I've always had this money that I've been asking for. It's mine. And all of a sudden things will start changing. And I say all of a sudden because of the king of the knight of swords. He's a quick moving knight. He cuts through all the chaos. He cuts through all of that really, really quickly with his swords. It's like mentally you're starting to shift things around, move things around really, really fast. You know, communications are coming in, not just from spirit, but also things that you've been waiting for. You're going to hear about. You're going to get that job interview call. Some of you, you're going to get that news about something that you've been waiting for. I see the word disability. If anything has happened with any of you in the past and you've applied for disability, or you know, something has caused you to be warranted to get compensation for something like that's going to come through for you. And it's going to be fast. So the Knight of Swords energy really cuts through all of the chaos. It cuts through all of those mindsets that you have, because the swords are air. They really represent mentality, really represents your mind. So for some of you who have been having the sleepless nights and you've been, you know, not knowing what to do, how to go forwards, with the Knight of Swords present here, he's gonna help you to cut through some of those thoughts that are no longer serving you, some of those beliefs that are no longer serving you, and bring you into the space of well-being for now, that everything is now. The King of Wands energy is also very, very powerful, you know, passionate energy there, very, very quick moving as well. The Wands bring information as well. They also bring news, communication this week. So a lot of you are going to hear about things, and definitely breaking the cycle of having this, because the number 10 represents overflow. So it's like you've come through this and you're in the overflow. So you're definitely breaking through those patterns, mental chaos that's been going on with you, causing you sleepless nights, making you feel trapped. You are literally going to cut through all of those and move forward. So some of you, where your money is concerned financially, you've been kind of stuck in a cycle. You're going to be cutting through some of those. That's the final outcome for you, and that's what you're all desiring, which is right. Which is right for us, you know. Everyone should live in a happy space. Everyone should have life and have life more abundantly. Should have everything that they ask, think, dream, or desire. That is a definite. That's one of the reasons why we're here on earth, so that we can have these wonderful, beautiful experiences, you know. I'm okay with contrast. I'm okay with things not going my way sometimes, because I know that everything works out for the greater good. And that's the mindset that I have with my life is concerned. It's something that has always helped me, and it will help you as well. Just know. You ever had an experience where something bad happened, and then all of a sudden, a few months or a few weeks down the line, you realize it was for my good, actually? So I really feel like a lot of you are coming through that mindset. You're coming through some beliefs that are no longer relevant to you. A lot of you are transmuting this energy of, oh, I'm left out in the cold, I'm not so enough. A lot of you are transmuting that. Let's use our oracle cards, and we're just gonna find out where does the energies rest for Virgo, where the money is concerned. So just Virgo abundance. Thank you, angels, guys. Anything you have for our Virgos and their money. I'm just gonna pick a card. Adjacent possibilities. Wow. This is really calling you to open up those areas in your life, to really open up to the possibility of more than enough, to the possibility of you are worth it, you are worth it, to the possibilities of life can change, something better can come out for you. Look at this, happy family. You really need to open up to that possibility that it is yours. And there's so many doors open, guys. I'll teach you something about timelines. Every time you have a thought, a repetitive thought that is about something negative, it's like you create a timeline for situations to come in, and for you know, things to happen that is not for you. So with the adjacent possibilities here, it's like you're able to open doors, you're able to open windows. So I would say to you, open the right doors for yourself, right? So go within and find what it is that you really, really want in life, and then open those doors. Look at the possibilities. Play with your imagination just a bit and see how it would possibly feel to have all the money that you've always wanted, to have the car that you've always wanted, to live in a house that you've always wanted. That is what adjacent possibilities is all about. You opening doors in your life for those energies to come through and bring you that life that you are looking for. And definitely this is the outcome for you, happy family. That is what you desire, Virgos, and that is what is coming for you. And that is what you start seeing in your life. So start shifting those energies that is no longer serving you. Shift out those negative thought patterns they're no longer your friend. So they're no longer your friend. I had a saying, it's like, I don't befriend my anything negative. I don't befriend them, but I'm friends with all the possibilities. I'm friends with all the good things. I'm not friends with my drama, my trauma. We don't keep them around. We love them and we send them back to, into the cosmos. Go find something else to do. You're no longer welcome here. Thank you for your service, kind of thing. So Virgos, that is your reading for this upcoming week. Essence of the reading is that a lot of you are transmuting all of those negative energies and you're beginning to open up to new possibilities. You're able to now, the energy is present for you to now just believe like a child would believe, and act like a fool when it comes to your money. Just believe that, whatever figure comes in your head, just believe that, because you're able to transmute everything and to turn everything around for your good. And definitely there's a lot of financial prosperity here for you, and there's relationship prosperity as well. There's a lot of moving forwards as well. Some of you felt as if you've been stuck. There's a lot of moving forwards, and there's definitely newness coming in, new ideas, fresh thoughts, fresh beliefs. There's newness coming in this week that is going to help you to produce that cash that you are looking for. So cash money is coming in for you. Some of you may get lucky with lotteries. Some of you may, finally get that job call, finally get that promotion. Nobody knows how you got it, but you got it. Just breaking out. Definitely creating the possibilities and opening doors for yourself. There's nothing better than when you do stuff, when you alchemize stuff like the magician that you really and truly are, Virgos. So magic happening this week for your life, for your finances. And it's going to impact every aspect of your life, Virgos. It's going to impact every aspect. So walking out into this week with these two major arcanas here, the Fool and the Magician, stepping away from the old energies. Virgos, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. Hit the like button, send this video out there so that our fellow Virgos, Virgo rising, whatever your Virgo is in your chart, so that they too can pick this up. I want this energy to go everywhere so that persons can prosper and really, really dig into their finances and really, really be prosperous. I'm one of those persons that believe that money should just flow. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you in the next video.